Can't seem to find my stand, but that's all right. Good morning, Sharuk.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What's happening, Sharuk? Just slow moving, working up there.
Yeah, indeed.
That's the way. Did your cat come back?
We'll find out today because I think I'm gonna use that same little strip of grass.
Nice.
Yeah, we went out, used those paddles that I bought.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, Goodwill. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Um, that ball tracker one, like the old school one, it broke.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to try to do some repairs to see if it can be salvaged. Oh.
oh boy.
Yes.
Well, I got home and it was apparently an enforced rest day because, man, I slept many hours.
Good. Good, good, good. It is quite necessary. I'm sure it was a catch up from the previous night as well, not getting home with car troubles.
Yes, sir. I'm certain of that.
Oh,
Good morning. Oh,
oh boy.
the sun is still low in the sky. It's not dark, but it's not bright.
Right.
It's starting to warm up at night too.
Yes, it is.
So this is a treat.
Oh, thank you, Sharuk. Sharuk says I'm looking formal when I tie my hair.
Oh yeah.
There's something about, like, especially when it's been humid, having your hair like sitting down and on your shoulders and everything else. It's not comfortable. Not comfortable. Totally different. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, little change up. Never hurts. And we can ease our way into this day.
Yep.
Sharuk, how are you today? Did you do your workout? Did you have football practice?
Good morning. Oh,
All
looking sharp, Mr. Vincent.
right. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see if this cat. I'm wearing different shoes, so I don't know if it's going to attack it. I've just got on some water shoes if it's out here. But it's okay. That is okay. All right.
Off.
I did this yesterday, and I don't want to struggle. Oh, that's quite the power angle. There we go. That is quite the angle. I believe this is called the Stallone. Yesterday I went to football practice. Today, recovery day. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Excellent.
Knocking
All
him down.
right.
Has
What's
been
up?
setting him up and knocking him down.
Yep. Yep.
Sharuk, I checked out your channel. I don't understand the words, but it looks like uh, you're posting some motivational stuff.
That's what he said he wants to do for his channel, is to
Oh,
do inspirational stuff, which I think is cool.
and nice. Force of Nature says, how long was your jail time overall?
How
Because
long was your what?
jail time overall.
Hmm.
So I think the insinuate. I mean, what are you insinuating?
Yeah, there's so many layers to something like that. How,
Yeah, Sharuk, are you speaking Hindi in your videos?
Shrew gave me a really nice breakdown on Instagram about his
Tamil.
language. He
Yeah.
sent me some videos of a dance from his area. It's very cool.
Well, if you could do like English subtitles on your Tamil spoken word videos, I think you might open the audience a lot. Or if you are so inclined, you could record it in Tamil and then English, same video, just release them both. You know,
Force of nature, how are you? And yeah, we're just looking for some clarification, but welcome to the channel. Day 127 of doing 100 push-ups. We've also added squats and like some other things. I'm doing jumping jacks as well. So, but how long was your jail time overall? Just looking for one, which one of us are you speaking to, and two, um, in what capacity? So, no sweat, no worries. Welcome, 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 welcome.
oh, got stuff popping it off.
Few pops with the motion.
Couple few.
Yeah, I get. I'll get the creak, the knee creak every once in a while.
Yeah,
So
got a knee pop.
change up my position a little.
Yeah.
It's always just testing. Like, okay, what's gonna feel best this time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me give you guys make sure. All right. I usually try to enter and exit in the same spot, so I've established a walking path. There we go. It's about the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Day 127. Day 127 of 100 push-ups live. Thank you. Yeah, there's often a lot of people watching that don't contribute to the chat, you know. Abdul in the house. What's up, yabs? How are you? Nice job,
All
Mr.
right. Thank you, thank you. You said Abdul's in the house.
Oh yeah.
What is up? What is up? All right. What is up? What is up, Abdul? Life is good. Life is good. How are things with you? How did your workout go yesterday? And what was it? What was the workout of the day for you?
2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
Sure, have a mic in which way?
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice work. This is kind of the opposite of the quickie. This is, taking a little slow roasting. Today was a rest day. Tomorrow, arms. Nice. Nice. Give those appendages a good pump. My voice is clear when I go back. Yes, technology. It's a wonderful thing. There's this fly that is obsessed with the top of my phone. She tells me I need to disinfect my phone. Like anytime a fly is like overly attracted to something, I feel like there's a level of, I don't know, attraction that probably should be there. All right. I'm going to test the limits, and I'm going to move my phone a little closer, so let me know if the feed gets a little choppy. Let me know if anything is changing when it comes to that, please and thank you.
It's looking good, man.
Good. 1, 2,
There you
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm wondering if we have the advantage of not everybody's awake using Wi-Fi and stuff like that to muck up signals.
go. It's a good point.
8, 9, 10. 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Trilingual.
Yeah, a little international. All right. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. I feel like more massages are needed.
Mm-hmm. Gotta
I
take
think
care.
I may. Yeah. Yeah. Mind, body, and soul. Absolutely. Abs. We our journeys in fitness were at different times, but we met probably, I want to say, about 8 years ago now, and it was at work. We were both working an acting gig, and I would go into our job, and I was doing push-ups while, just throughout the day. It was part of what I was doing on a regular basis. So um, we had finally met uh, in the hospital at where we were working, and I don't know, it just clicked from there. So I think he had mentioned doing push-ups as well. So then we were doing push-ups and other shenanigans and stuff like that. And Mr. Burns owned a restaurant that hosted an open mic, and I was just kind of getting into that. So my first actual live open mic performance was at his restaurant. and it gave me a lot of opportunity and confidence to keep that going. So very grateful for what he was providing for the art community. But my journey in fitness started at a much younger age, and grateful to have been on it. So when I tell, especially younger athletes, do it now, stay on it now. Don't make it a punishment, but just stay active. We're also from the era where you rode bikes everywhere, you skateboarded, you jumped fences. Your parents had a little bit looser reign of like where you went, things like that. We live in a day and age where everybody's very aware of like dangers and things like that, and they existed back then, but
Oh, yeah.
um, it's just different now. So being active was definitely a big thing, but then specifically getting into fitness. We were talking about this the other day. Junior high level. We had PE class, like where you first had to mandatorily run the mile, or climb the rope, or you had to do things. You were tested on things.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you join a sports team. So there's just this progress. But for me, it's been years, decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And similarly, played sports when I was young as a child, like Little League baseball and things like that. And probably the start of my fitness was baseball. I played sports, baseball, football, wrestling, and I didn't really have much out of that besides training and practices. Training was required, practice was required, and then you had the events. But I didn't develop a personal workout regime for a long time. I did martial arts as well, so I was always active, but didn't really feel the need to have something separate on my own. But when you lose that opportunity in like school, no longer doing team, uh,
Yep,
you got to figure out, you got to do it for yourself. So,
that's right. That is right. Once you're 18, no one cares.
mm-hmm.
Once you have graduated, it's kind of like, sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Trying to raise this up. So pardon the scramble and interruption. Yeah, the team environment, which is largely what Impact is trying to build upon, is having like that team feel. This is why when people ask, like who can do more push-ups, you or Mr. Nathaniel and things like that, we're building something that we train side by side, not head to head. And life is now your competition. It changes. You don't. It's always going to come in the form of different uniforms. It's what you eat, what you drink, the people you associate with, the things you can avoid, the pitfalls, all that stuff. That's your daily adversary. Being on a field where it's controlled and there's rules is fair. That's easy. So we have to adjust now and go with the things that may not be just, things that are going to test us on a regular basis. So I like to think that this helps. And when you know that you have a support group, uh, yeah. So we build this team.
Yeah.
What number was that? Was that 4 or 5?
I'm on 5, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I just forgot to put my marker down,
I think we're at
and I'm
5.
testing.
I don't know, Sharuk, are you
Yeah.
along? I have 5.
Yeah. Sport does go out the window. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're at 5. I just didn't put my marker. Abs, you're absolutely right. You get to a certain age, and then you're expected to be doing things part of the work environment. But it's like why they teach you English, algebra, math, science, and you're expected to use this as an adult. But then they don't expect you to use your music and physical education
Or
after a certain age.
yeah,
It's kind of weird. Like, why would that part just cut off? So,
your art training. Onwar says the age is only a number. Keep going. Thank you for that on TikTok. Shirozi says, "Yo, potato-haired man" on YouTube. And Sharuk wants to know what camera we're using. We're both using through like different cameras.
yeah.
Nice job, man.
One.
Is that a
Thank
reverse?
you. What's that?
Are you going underwire on that?
No, just knuckles.
Oh, okay. Knuckles in the grass.
Yeah, yeah. Aoife described it when we came out yesterday as lush. This grass is lush.
It is lush.
It is. It is thick.
Ugh.
I like it like this.
Oh yeah.
Trying to find myself a good marker. Close enough to the camera. Shirozi says, "Yo, potato-haired man. What is a potato hair?" You're gonna have to give some clarification on that, Shiro. Gotta give some clarification. What is potato hair man? And welcome to the channel first and foremost. We are on day 127 of 100 push-ups and squats. And you are welcome to subscribe to the channel, hit the like. Our daily goal is 10 likes. We got 5 right now. And Shiro, where are you coming to us from? What part of the world? Sharuk, mine just a camera phone. This isn't any special phone or anything. Same phone I talk and text on. Shiro says, dude, the quality of the broadcast is decreasing because of the guy on the right. I'm going. See you later. Okay, bye. And which right? Like you're very all over the place. You come in with potato hair comments, and then the quality of the broadcast. Be specific. Is it the audio, the visual? Are you not liking the personality? Which person is on the right? Like, dude, you're all over the place. So you're welcome here, but if you're going to Karen it up, at least talk to the manager specifically. Ab says just a hater. Yeah, I mean, what energy is that? Well, who does that? You come to a place where people are trying to improve themselves and get out with other people, and this is what you come in on. I'm all welcoming, but at some point, you just gotta call it for what it is. And I'll listen. I will take constructive criticism, but it
Yeah.
started with just insulting anyways. And if that's what you're going to start in on, cool. Let's fight fire with water, and we're just going to douse you out now by asking you to be specific. And most times when you have complaints like that, they're not specific. So,
True that. Matt.
6, 7.
Nice job.
Yee. Six down. Mr. Burns going for 7. As the sun is rapidly approaching. Shrewd says he's a joker, bro. Leave him and be free. Yeah, we're not on that type of time. And you know what's awesome about our team is that we have people that identify it and address it immediately. Like everybody knows what it is. So no worries, no worries. And hopefully they can find whatever's going to make them happy. So if the quality of the broadcast is decreasing because of the guy on the right, well, maybe there's another channel where there's a guy on the right that isn't decreasing the quality of the broadcast. And maybe there's no potato-haired men. So we have fun with it, but it doesn't detract us from what we're doing. That's the thing. So it'll become like another one inside joke for those of you who are here. We'll go with the potato-haired man. We have cookies and cream. We've had what do we get called? Post Malone, J. Cole. Like there's a ton of them. So it's all good. It's all fun. It is all fun. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My squats have been a little shallower today than normal.
Take a little time.
Oh, there we go. That first.
Nice job. Hey, take a moment to warm up. It's Mr. Vincent getting those deep squats, releasing the hip, engaging.
Yep.
Matt Acoustic in the house. Good morning. What's happening, Matt? Nice job.
Matt Acoustic. Thank you, sir. Keep track of these.
Sun is coming up.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this is really nice. Sharuk reported the troll. Hey, gotta do what we gotta do. And while Mr. Burns is doing his Elvis, dun 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 dun. The cat came back. The cat is sitting at a safe distance and assessing what's going on. Hey, Nasty, we are on day 127 of doing 100 push-ups straight, but we're incorporating squats into it. I'm doing some jumping jacks, little ab, kind of like a upward plank. So you're welcome to join, man. You're welcome to subscribe. We do this every day at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So we're just getting it in, man. We've got this great community of people from all over the world. Sharuk is in India. We got Stark in Germany. Abdul, yay abs. He's in Australia. So man, we got some really solid people. So if you're into that sort of stuff, oh Cuba, hey, what's up? Sharuk says you are both here to give some knowledge for us. So leave the hater and work for who really respect you. That's it. Yeah, we had a troll earlier, nasty. They come in on that bad energy. So we appreciate you being here, and you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel, hit the like.
What's up, Nasty? You welcome. Bienvenido.
Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And somebody tell Nasty that we do 10 push-ups for our subscriptions. We earn ours.
There you go.
We do our 10 push-ups for your subscription. That cat is easing over. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hey, kitty, getting the stretch. Doesn't want to walk in the lush grass. I know those wet paws. All right, well, I will pet you later. Whoa. I heard that would-be go by. No mistaking that sound.
Sounds like a jet.
Yes.
What's going on, Carol?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Throwback.
5, 4,
Mr. Vincent,
3,
the plank
2,
hold.
1.
We love it. Love to see it.
Yes.
They're making it.
Yes, they are.
They've been here for years.
Yes. Mama said knock these out.
More to go.
Church says, hey, cat, do some push-ups. Oh, nice. And I would imagine Mr. Burns is keeping his core nice and engaged on those twists. That looks like the maneuver that you would hook somebody to start the process of taking them down. Nice work. Nice work.
8, 9, 10. Bear.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Nasty, do you do any workout yourself in Cuba? You go to a gym, or do you just do stuff in your area at your home?
Good morning.
Nice work.
Hey, buddy.
Nice work.
Look at the spring in that step.
I know. All of a sudden, man.
How thickity does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's a good combination because that hold really hits your quads right after the squats.
Whoa.
I enjoy that little extra burn.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
There we go. This is for all the marbles, and we hit 10. We hit 10 likes. Nice job, team.
Did we get any new subscriptions? That's the question.
Haven't heard back.
Oh, okay.
Haven't heard back from Nasty.
Nasty, you gotta let us know, bro. Are you going to bailar conmigo?
Ooh, I like this patch of light I'm getting now. Good stuff. Mr. Burns doing the spring breakers. Nice job.
7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Love, yes. There we go. Yay.
Oh, yeah. What's up, kitty?
Yes, it is showing out. He's doing what cats do.
Marking that territory.
Yep. Apparently, I've been accepted.
I think you've been claimed, sir.
Yeah. All right. I'm liking this lighting. I'm liking the light. That
That's
morning
great.
break. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't be surprised if my phone goes down. The cat is angling to start rubbing the stand.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2. Oh, there we go. 6, 7, 8.
Low, deep squats. Low, going low. Nice job.
Low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nice job.
Grazie. I've thrown all my little knowledge of languages into like one Vitamixer.
Prego.
Beautiful. Sharuk says, "Hey, Kat, what's your daily routine?"
Yeah, the sun is coming up, so that's my timer. I'm probably about 10 minutes here,
All right.
so I don't get the burn. I don't get that sunburn, but boy, does it look
Yeah.
good. The sun looks so good.
Yeah. What do we got here? Got a little bit. Like I love that stretch. Look at that. We are fortunate.
Que
We're
bonita,
yeah. We are fortunate.
que bonita sol.
Oh, yeah. So I still got a little shade. I may do a little stretch out. Are you walking soon?
Oh, maybe around
Or are
7.
you okay?
It's
What's
or 6:30, 6:45. It's the sun I'm trying to beat from out here with no hat and shirt and stuff.
yeah? By all means, don't get cooked.
Yeah,
Do not get cooked, sir.
we're learning as we go. This is this,
Yeah.
this strip of light that's so beautiful is also my plight. It's how I get the sunburn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna vampire you here in a second. All right.
That
Well,
was
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw some shoulders into my mix as well,
a noise.
and keep this thing going while I got a little time.
Absolutely.
What's on the agenda after the walk today?
I think I will visit my father.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah,
Family time is important.
yes. I wasn't sure about the homie homie repair situation yesterday, but we'll get it done. Mr. Vincent, you are frozen for me, and he's back.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a hard signal, and I think that's where somebody's waking up and using their Wi-Fi or something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Matic,
So I didn't get the last part about visiting your father.
it's all right. Matt Acoustic says all body weight exercises at the gym again yesterday. Push-ups, lat pulls with the strap, dips and squats,
Nice.
and some A work. What is A work? First priority to family. Yes, Sharuk.
Shruk is very correct about that. First priority, family first. Mi familia viene primero, siempre primero.
And sometimes your family are the people that you choose to be your family, not necessarily who you grew up. Family means many
Yep,
things.
yep. That's what we're building. It is not blood relations.
So if you've got
It is.
some abusive people in your family or something like that, or you had to disown them or whatever for your own peace, we're not suggesting that that's your top priority.
Nope. Do not. Yeah. Do not stick with anybody who's meant to hurt you. Who's regardless. If as a matter of fact, yeah, I think you get hurt more by family a lot of times because you're around each other. It's same reason why they say like something like black on black crime or whatever. It's you're most likely to be harmed or injured or killed by people of your own ethnicity or demographic because most of the time you live around them, and you're most likely to be traumatized by family members. Why? Because they have the access to you when you're probably at your most vulnerable as children, and then we're conditioned to stick with it because they're family. So, to Mr. Burns' point, you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, family knows how to push your buttons because they installed them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So I tell my daughters all the time, like, I know you, you're of me, but it's not a power. I'm not Darth Vader. I can't use my powers for evil. I need them to be the best version of themselves.
Oh, and
But
some
that is
got you.
them abs. At lost, no one will come. Only family will. Well, I've had family turn their back on me. People who I was blood related to, and had people who I was not, who were the ones that came through. So, um,
Family
you know,
family is part of your tribe that you get your ability. It's your prerogative to choose in life, and
yep.
hopefully, the people that you grow up with are worthy of sticking around in life in that way. It's your choice. You have autonomy. You have the ability to choose your circle, and yeah. So choose wisely. Choose motivation. Choose inspiration. Choose support. Choose love. Yeah, yeah. Choose understanding. Commitment to understanding. Choose that. Yeah, Matt Acoustic says abs, abdominal type of head technology. Yes, it's kind of frustrating at times, but we hear you. Did some abs at the gym.
I love that he's going to the gym and just showing out with not even using the weight. Like, I got this. I got this. I'm the machine.
Yeah, you go.
You guys got that, but I'm the machine. I
I'm
will
here.
do my own. Yes, love it, love it, love it. All right. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Abs. Like when you've had somebody steal from you. That we. It takes a while to realize like these people are not. I'm related to them, but they're not. They're not as tight as like that one friend that you have or things like that. Just, but it's a good lesson. It's better to learn it at kind of an earlier age rather than figure it out like way after. And some people never do.
What's up,
What's
Tony
up, Tony Daniel?
Acevedo?
Atavido. How are you today? Where are you coming to us from?
Benvenido, Tony. And Mr. is doing some side raises with these power blocks. No weight, just enjoying the lotion lathering, getting that synovial fluid.
Yes, love, love the power blocks. Love a good shoulder day. Sharuk says, I chose only family because without them, how we known this world? Well, if you got the kind of family that you only want to choose, that's cool too. I think that it's going to be dependent on each person, but even with good families, I think it's healthy to find other people because there's a lot of people just like you out in the world, and
And
you'll
you,
be surprised.
yeah,
Be surprised.
you want to challenge that time that you grew up with, because even if it's seemingly healthy, there's so many different perspectives in the world that you can't get from the people that you grew up with. So, don't isolate and lock yourself into a thought process or a perspective. It's kind of dangerous, really. Not that it has to be negative in any way, but it's dangerous to your expansion as a person to just hear one voice, one type of voice for your whole life. Tony Daniel Acevedo on YouTube says, "Son espectaculares, but yeah, so they're doing fantastic, beautiful. Gotta love it."
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Tony, where are you coming to us from?
I want to touch on Matt Acoustic's excursion into the gym with calisthenics, body
Please
weight
do.
in the gym. Uh, like Mr. Vincent is using those power blocks right now, and I'm not. Uh, they both have benefits. Absolutely, you add resistance to the muscle, but when I use the body weight and I'm doing the same movements as Mr. Vincent, what I'm doing, it's kind of like playing a guitar, an electric guitar without the electricity. You know, you're just hearing more clearly what it is that you're doing. You can hear different nuances in your body when you're doing the movements without resistance. And it's a beneficial thing. Obviously, you're not necessarily trying to bulk up and grow muscle without resistance, but what you are able to do is lock in that form. Okay, without resistance, I can feel more clearly. I can hear more clearly the feedback from my body, my muscles, my bones, my joints. What feels good? Am I feeling the synovial fluid go in and loosen things up? So even if you do love resistance training with weight, there's absolutely so many different benefits to doing it without weights. Even if
Yes,
you're experienced with weight training or if you're new at it, uh, you definitely have benefits to doing the motions that you see us doing, even if you don't have weights. You don't have weights, you don't have bands. You can still do what we're doing, and really connect your mind to those muscles and find out, be curious about what's going on in the body. So
absolutely.
kudos to you, man.
And for those of you who don't have gyms or don't have the funding, look, this bottle just is filled with water. You can fill it with sand. You can make your own thing. So it's kind of an in between the weights and what Mr. Burns is doing. It allows you just a much lighter weight, but there's still some sort of resistance.
Mhm.
And this allows like things like grip as well. So there's so many ways to do more with less. But those are fantastic points that you can just really dial in. Even just doing these twists,
Mhm.
if I just really engage my core, it has the same feel. As a matter of fact, it's got more because you have to be very specific to focus on those groups. It's like even just doing curls
Mhm.
without is not going to give you mass, but you'll definitely dial in and still exhaust that muscle.
Yeah, you got isometric training where I create my own resistance. I don't have, but I can imagine that way, and I can use my muscles as if and they're certainly contracting. There
Yep.
could be as hard as if I have something in my hand that's light, it's not like it's not contracting muscle as much as if nothing and I intentionally. So you bring the resistance. It's your choice. You see those small weights in like Pilates and yoga classes. Those are give you a little something, but even at 3 or 5, 8 pound weight class, I still use my full force, willy nilly. You know, I'm engaging my mind and muscle connection, regardless.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and uh, I'm a joke, LOL, on TikTok. You're not doing anything. Um, well, we've already done 100 push-ups and 100 squats, plus some other movements. Now we're just kind of Mr. Vincent is getting extra credit, shoulder power blocks. Now I'm talking about what it's like to. Um, but thank you for joining the chat. We have the full conversation over here on YouTube, where we're streaming from the Impact Athletics Association channel with Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal. We do 100 push-ups every day, plus more. And this is day 127. So come on, join us over on YouTube for the full conversation. We're split screen. Mr. Vincent is doing this for a long time.
Yeah. Tony, I don't understand too much Spanish, so my apologies. Uh, would love to hear what you have to say, though, if you can translate. Matt Acoustic says for sure. I was really concentrating on some shoulder stretches and rotational movements. Fantastic. Avoid that injury. Celebrate the flexibility, growth, range of motion. What's up, Aurelio? Rojas. Hola, hola. He says, hi, muchachos. Reluctant gamer in the house. He says fresh
Reluctant.
cut. I've got it all pulled. I got it all pulled. How have
Reluctant.
you been, Reluctant? How's your back? How's your therapy been going? How the workout's been? Reluctant is coming to us from the UK, so we're fortunate to have him back in.
It's got weight inside me. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm pressing my hands together with force, engaging my core, tucking the tailbone, and tying the movement to my breath.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go back to what his troll was talking about on TikTok, guys. You got mute that voice out, mute the voice out because the external ones uh, are easily going to just introduce themselves in the form of Mr. Burns. He's not doing nothing. What he did is he reminded somebody of what they're not doing. And that's most of the time when people get upset about stuff or have to make that comment because those people who are working towards it, they understand that there's something to it. There's merit to moving with resistance without moving your body, being in a fit place to understand your body. That's not just he's not just talking just to talk. These are actual points from an accredited certified yoga instructor, 200 hours. So he does know what he's talking about, and he is doing something. So you got to kind of blow those voices out because they will come. They will come in force as well. So we are building something that's very wind resistant to all of that talk. Build something wind resistant because it's just talk. But we got to make sure that we understand that these are, it's part of what's out here, and we can't listen to it because it will drag some people down. Don't let it drag you down. Don't let somebody you don't know that doesn't know what you are actually doing tell you what you are doing. Bullies, haters, whatever, detractors, they're just unhappy people on their own because somebody did the same to them. And it's unfortunate, but doesn't mean that we have to carry their weight.
Yeah, true that. Listen, Vincent, I hope that you enjoy the shoulders. I'm gonna bounce the
All
side,
right, man.
getting a bit too much
Yeah,
pain.
yeah, you gave us some overtime. We appreciate you.
All right. We'll see you again real soon, everybody in the chat on YouTube. So much. Have a wonderful day. It's always an
All
honor to
right,
talk.
man. Absolutely. Be well. Matt says I did do one weighted exercise yesterday. Farmer's carry with 55 pounds in each hand. Yes, that is a great one. That is a great one. 8, 9, 10. And this is a very light day for shoulders. We don't need like heavy stuff. Um, it's nice to have some muscle tone, but I'm not trying to build anything extreme. We're just keeping at it. Some days I'll go a little heavier. But for the most part, this is maintenance, maintaining, just keeping myself at a good place as far as being having all my connecting shoulders, back, abs, chest, all these things. I don't want to have any weaknesses. I want everything to be connected and be strong. So you don't have one group overcompensating for where another group's not coming through. A lot of just wholeness, be balanced all the way around. Grab my water. And this shoulder day is only four sets, so I got one last set. Reluctant, how have you been? Are you still with us? Who do we still have left? Aurelio, you still here? A lot of times people jump in, just say hello. Tony Daniel, Acevedo, are you still here? That's okay if you're not. It's always nice to say when people drop by, just to say hello for the moment. Oh. Stretch out the neck a little bit. Shruk, what's your plan today? What's up, Jacob? Where have you been, Jacob? How have you been? You doing push-ups, any baseball stuff over the summer? My plan today is, well, yesterday, Aoife and I, we were playing with these paddles. It's kind of like badminton, but they're just paddles, so you don't have to hit it over a net. So we had fun doing that yesterday. May go do a visit to my mom's house as well. So kind of a couple opportunities, but even when we just get to hang out in the house and just cook together and watch some shows or something like that and just laugh and enjoy our time, it's always a big one for me. Just being able to do that. What's on your game plan, Shruk? What's up for this evening? Seven, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Felt good, felt good. Matt Acoustic says, with reference to family, like the song from the Vicky Sue Robinson in 1976, Turn the Beat Around. Man, that's a great song. Sometimes you have to break away and make your own beats without a family that may be bringing you down. Absolutely. Sharuk is just chilling at home. Are you working on your game plan for your channel? Are you thinking of inspirational quotes to share? Are you putting together any content? Sometimes when you get that downtime, allows you to be inspired to do some other things. So just asking. I'm not saying you got to do it. Just asking. Mad, you are absolutely right. And I've done that. I think it's, like Mr. Burns was saying, it's healthy to be able to break away and do your own thing from away from the people who you grew up with, because they know you for certain things. But as we all know, we are more than that. We are more than just the things they think that we are. And um, I recommend it. I recommend doing something outside of that circle. Um, I don't know if that's what like these rites of passage of manhood and things like that are for certain cultures. I'm not, and like with the walkabout and what some native tribes, I believe, used to do, where you would have to go out on like a journey. It's a way to get away and discover yourself. And sometimes we have to do that as well. What is it in the Amish community where they give you rum, rum something? I forget what that's called, but where they let you leave and then you figure out who you are. So are you one of us, or are you out of this other world? That gives that opportunity. So um, I agree completely, and that's a good song too. She was she had that Tina Marie kind of vibe. I think maybe before Tina Marie. I didn't hear the quote about buttons, but Mr. Burns, he's got some gems that he will drop, and um, very wise man. He's a very, very wise man. I am. I want to do some crunches, but you're gonna hear all the the mat farts because you know when your back sucks onto the mat, you can hear it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just needing to do more core work. More core work. Happy where we're at, but we can always improve a little more. Strook says I have content but no time to do that because I have daily football practice. All right, well you're resting today, right? So if you don't have practice, or did you already have practice? And content, make it like a secondary thing. May not be the primary thing right now, but even if you just have an idea, you don't have to record it either. You can just write them down. Write down your ideas or make it a note in your phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been a while since I've done abs with like true regularity. A lot of times, it's like kind of mixed in. You'll have people where they'll say, well, you don't really need to do abs because you're doing core work in other areas. I still like to do it. Same way core, like I'll still do something for my lower back, things like that. So I don't know, maybe I'm just old school, but I still like to do it. Makes me feel good. So even if it's not necessary, I'll still do it. Yeah, sure. It's not always about like just about like doing the thing, but there's also a lot of planning that can go into what it is that we want to do. It's like if you were going to cook, you would think about what ingredients, what am I going to make? What ingredients do I need? Do I need to go to the market to get those things? Or can I make it with what I got here? Or can I make a substitute for it? So, um, yeah, yeah, that would be cool to see. You'd be able to get yourself some good ideas going. Ugh. All right, let's go set 3. I'm just doing 25s, and I'm feeling the burn for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, Matt, are you on a bike ride today as well? Or is it a rest day for you? It sounds like you had a big day in the gym. And Sharuk, what do you do? What is when you say you're just at home chilling? What is that? What's a day like for Sharuk when he's just chilling? You reading? You just hanging out the house? What's going on? Any of your friends come by? You hang out with them? And shout out to everybody. We hit 12 likes today, so always a good thing. I'm not sure where we're at on the time because we kind of got dropped for a second and picked back up. Ah, you got some bike. Okay, nice. I think I missed it when Mr. Burns was still on and I was doing shoulder stuff. All right, last set. We'll keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, I got to 20 and those were jumping on me. Okay, let me see Matt's previous comment. Got the reference to family. Turn the beat around. Farmer's carry. Concentrating on the shoulder movements. Type ahead. Body weight. Lat pull downs at the straps. I'm not seeing it, but doesn't mean that it's not there. I'm not seeing it. Well, that is awesome. In any case, that yeah, you stay on it, and good that you were able to kind of yourself back into the swing of things, feeling that it was going to be tougher, but it sounds like you are right back on course, and that rest was necessary and well earned. I mean, because it's not just the exercise you're taking a break from. Sometimes we got to take a break from all the things that have kind of piled up with us. So you got gigs, you got work, you got family, doing the exercise. So yes, a lot of times taking that break is necessary. And I'm just going to look to get some stretching, really get this neck going. Drew says, listening to songs and playing video games and walking. All right. Well, I'm going to give you some homework to come up with an idea. Cut some of the video games short and come up with a content idea. What's going to be your next video? What's your next inspirational quote? I have one best content to make a video in public, but I am shy type in front of girl. That's the reason. Well, um, sometimes you have to just go for it, man. And we've all been there, but don't let that doubt or that shyness keep you from doing what it is that you want to do. Because as much as we were talking about people, calling potato hair and things like that, um, yeah, you wouldn't listen to those people either. So don't listen to that voice inside your head that says anything about, being shy because it's a girl or whatever else. Just go for it. Take the chance. The worst that can happen is you learn from a setback. But lessons are great, and when you don't learn something or you don't win, you learn more. I think you learn more sometimes in failure because then you learn how to do it right or how to get that win. So just go for it. Just go for it. Matt says definitely goal oriented here. I make a bunch of goals. Made a bunch of goals at the end of 2023, and they all happened. Work, music, fitness, food. I have the itch for some new ventures. You guys have been helping. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sharuk, yes, look at what Matt is talking about. Making goals for yourself and following through on them. And then look at the list of things that happened for him as a result of directly saying, these are the things that I want, these are the things that I'm going to go get. And for all the listening, and for all those listening here, truly, you can accomplish everything you set your mind to. Agreed. Um, yeah, nothing changes until you change your mind. So, um, Shuru, tell yourself, like, you don't have to agree with us, but tell yourself to be bold. Make it a command, make it a declaration, make it part of who you're going to be. And bold doesn't have to mean that you are taking all the energy out of the room or commanding everyone's attention. It just means that quietly in yourself, you're going to be comfortable enough with who Sharuk is to be able to say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to accomplish, and I'm going to put my mind to it. And if other people don't like it, that's their freedom to. They freely cannot like it, but you have to love it more than they don't like it. Um, and you'll be fine, but put yourself out there. Go for that. I'm not saying don't play video games, but if you have time to play games, then you have time to do something that's going to be a little more constructive for you. Like your slogan, it does take work, but hard work pays off. Yes. What's up, X Roach? What is going on? X, we're talking to Sharuk and Matt Acoustic. Sharuk is a little bit apprehensive about doing some content. He's shy, and we're just kind of imparting the wisdom to go for it. Not to, don't be fearful. The worst that can happen is you fail, but fail first attempt in learning. It's an acronym. So definitely, definitely go for it and just learn from the setbacks. A whole lot of studies is what's going on. Nice. How is that going? Are you back in school, or is this summer stuff? Forgive me because I'm not sure what the seasons are. So if you're in school, Mad, we appreciate you, and we're inspired in return from people sharing their stories and just hopping in and being a daily source of like really positive energy. It's definitely reciprocal, something um, that it's such a blessing again as a channel host to be able to have something like that develop. Really cool. Final exam in high school. Nice. You got this, man. You got this. Still got a few subjects left. You are on your way, sir. Matt Acoustic has an old adage in sales. The worst that can happen is that they say no. Absolutely. But you have unlimited future opportunities. Yes, the worst that can happen is they say no. And however they say no, like they may say hell no, they may laugh or yell or whatever. Just interpret that. Translate that as all they're saying is no. But sometimes it's hard when somebody's being unnecessarily cruel about how they say no. But the what it comes down to, it's either a yes or a no. So if they've said no, cool, go back to your drawing board or try it with someone else. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, if you're trying to sell something or trying to whatever. I have a friend. He said that he uh, would go by the power of eight, and this was like part of his business model. And he would put on workshops and things like that. But he talked about the power of eight and try something at least 8 times. And generally, by the time he got to the eighth, he had succeeded in that, or he had figured out a different way to accomplish something. But the power of eight, and he was very specific about that. All right, X, good to hear from you. We wish you well on the studies. Yeah, yep. What's up, Kurt? Yeah, it just no doesn't always mean a permanent no. To Mad's point, it's not always a permanent no. It could just mean not now. Not now. Shrook says if GoPro is better than phone, that eight, yes, yeah, and is and it's not like it doesn't do me anything to, but I tout him because he's a very successful photographer, world known and everything else. And I was lucky enough to be in his workshops and be a model for him. But he would talk to this to the class, and so I got to soak up this knowledge. And so yeah, the power of eight. Great, yeah, great thought. And I think he expounded upon it more, like if how you would build, like you wouldn't just try the same thing 8 times, but how do you restructure each time that you come back around to it to possibly get a better or different outcome that gets you a little closer to the actual result that you want. Sharuk, it's going to depend. I shot for many years with the GoPro. I loved it. I loved the dynamics of it. I loved having it on the chest or the head, like so you could have a POV. So if you were doing like soccer, you could certainly do, your foot drills, and I would just have the camera straight down so you could just see your feet um, as you're kicking the ball or you're doing cone drills or things like that. So I'm a fan of the GoPro as well. Absolutely. I think that it gives that fisheye lens, that wide lens. It makes things look more dynamic. And it's an action camera, so it's supposed to. Persistence is my middle name, I've been told. Nice. That's how it should be. We should be able to, yes, persistently want things, and then but persistently act upon it as well. Otherwise, we're just constantly wishing. And on my other channel, I talk about if you wish it, that means you want it, so you got to work for it. A wish is just a want without action, and we can certainly put things into action. And yeah, can be a little overbearing at times, but it's all in good spirit. The Leo in me. No, I've never seen anything overbearing. I enjoy getting to know everybody, get to learn about everybody, because we see a name, maybe an icon for the profile, but until you really get to like speak with somebody, you don't like know their past, you don't know what their present is, and it's still social media, so we're not sharing wholly and totally. It's kind of hard to be completely transparent. We might have different conversations if we were talking on the phone or video chatting one on one. That might be different, but we still understand that there's a lot of other eyes and ears watching what we're saying. So yes, it's very, very cautionary, but I appreciate what you guys do share. And yeah, man, I see you as extremely driven. I've never seen it be overbearing, but persistence, especially when you're talking about um, something like being in sales, yeah, I would imagine you'd have to be very persistent. That's the gator that doesn't eat. Like it's got to be persistent. That's how you're feeding yourself and your family. I know you guys can't hear it, but somebody's playing music pretty loudly over there. And this is what I like about getting up early. You get to have the world kind of to yourself before the noise, the hustle and bustle starts. And the music's not offensive or crazy. It just means that the morning workout would have been a little bit different with that on. Ugh. Ooh, I had my GoPro was like years ago. Mine is long since gone. I think it was like the GoPro 3 Silver or something like that. It was a great camera. It was a great camera, and it served me well. One of the best comments I received from a now customer, I couldn't forget about you. You're like a pit bull. Yes, yes, tenacity. We do like that. We do like that, especially when it's a product that we do need or want, and when that tenacity is not across as uh, forced. I'm sure just being a constant presence, being in constant contact, things like that, um, without attacking, without putting pressure. It sounds like your technique for sales is spot on. But Sharuk, yes, the GoPro was amazing, um, and I used it for everything training. There's going to be a lot of older impact videos that are coming out, and you're going to see that it's in the GoPro. It's a small area, kind of like what I have now, and it just kind of flare it out, gives it a different sort of look to it. I got good, clear pictures from it, and really enjoyed using it. In India, GoPro above 8 is best. Is that what it's up to now? The GoPro 8? Like I got mine, whew, 2013, 2012, something like that. Yeah, I haven't had mine for years, but would love to get another one and utilize that for things. And I had the chest plate that it locked into, getting the headset. I think there's one even for like your wrist. So there's a lot of versatility with those. I will say that a lot of versatility. Mine had a remote, so you could have it like on a stand or up high someplace, and you could click it. It would record, so you didn't always have to like have your hands on it to turn it on and off. I would definitely recommend. That'd be something cool, even for like Mike's uh, Mike's bike rides. Ugh. Ugh. And I would imagine that like even with a small drone would probably be able to carry a GoPro. Mr. Burns has a drone, and we've used it a couple times for the workouts. It changes the dynamic of the workout for sure. Oh. Mike says, I think I've had a GoPro in cold storage. I should unearth it. Yes, yes, do that. All right. I would love to see some GoPro footage of your bike ride. I always think that's cool, and I would always, take it like hiking, things like that, and just say like, I'm putting this out for the people who don't want to do this, who won't do it, and then there's some people who can't, and so they get a view of a world that they can't, for whatever reason, um, be a part of. So I always like bringing good images to people when it came to that. No. We were talking about therapy earlier. I got a massage on Friday. I got to go to the shop with the nail shop with Mr. Burns and Aoife. We all got manicures and pedicures. You get the foot rub and all that stuff. And the stretching today, I think I'm going to try to pull out my inversion table as well. But these are all things to like really be mindful about treating ourselves to. Even just something like this extra time to stretch. Because most of the time after the workouts, I would get back to editing and putting things on. Because when you're away from work, then you got to like manage your time with between recreation and kind of like your side hustle, what it is you really want to do. So I'm taking a little bit of extra time to make sure I get these things done. Yes, have a great day. Wheels need spinning for sure. For sure, Matt. We always appreciate you coming through. Have a great day. Have a safe ride. We will see you soon. We will be here tomorrow as always. Droop says, I am searching a sponsor for your YouTube channel. No more a small thing. Okay. Where are you searching and what kind of sponsor? Just any business? What's your game plan? I'm curious as somebody who makes their own content, as you know. And I am keeping an eye out. I haven't seen the notification that Mr. Burns is going live. I want to make sure we're keeping an eye on that. So we can support him while he goes on his walk. Hopefully very shaded. And this is just all following up on the foot massage I got the other day. Didn't realize how much tension I had in my feet until somebody rubs it out of them. for properties to do YouTube. What does that mean? Okay, so you're gonna go to like a company that does tripods and say, sponsor me, and then you'll use their product as something that will be part of your channel and content. Okay, is that like, so are you going for a local shop, or are you trying to find companies online that will possibly do that? I could see it working with both, but if somebody like a local camera shop or somebody had something, but you might not get the equipment that you need as well. So it might have to be somebody online. Ugh. I've got cramping feet. Oh, best product online. Well, for sure. All right. Well, I think you're onto something. I definitely do. I think you're onto something. Oh, all right. I think we've gone a good amount of time. So I'm going to hop off and need to check to see if Mr. Burns has started his live as well. So I hope this finds everybody in. Yes, it will help you more for sure. Uh, but yeah, just keep going, man. So when you got time, free time, um, for something like video games or whatever else that's not as productive as getting towards your goals, go towards your goals. Absolutely. And I know firsthand because I've wasted a lot of time not pursuing things just in the name of, well, I can do it later, or uh, being apprehensive, being shy, whatever else. So go after it, man. Go after it. You got some good ideas, and I think you got a lot of good support. So I say go after it. Then just start shooting everything. Put it out there. Um, if you can get some of your football practice, if you can get around in your community, whatever else it is that you can do, start making it content. You know, you're an artist, so paint things, and just happens to be that your canvas is your area, and you can paint it by showing the world. Share with the world. You don't have to give away your personal information, but you can definitely share your community. It also helps give the rest of us who don't know about your community a greater understanding of it as well. So, yeah, we would, I know I would be appreciative. I know Mr. Burns would be as well. So, definitely, just something to think about. Something to think about. But I'm going to hop off. As always, subscriptions to the channel are free. All our information contact is in the description, so you can just click that link. These videos always do play back. They are just part of the videos, so if you ever want to go back and watch something, you can. Um, and today live was very awesome, sir. Thank you. Have a great day. You as well, Sharuk. Everybody else, I hope this finds everybody on their place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health and fitness. And like we like to say, HWPO, hard work pays off. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. So we'll see you soon. I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of this is just what I get to look at when I'm stretching. Got this beautiful tree just sitting right overhead. How lucky is that? How lucky is that? See you guys.